Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure for every, remains of the day, you had your Porky's theater experiences as well.
Oh boy. Yes, indeed. Okay. The house lights slowly dim as the dung sweep players' crew extinguishes the candles and the lamps outside the theater. The audience cheers in anticipation of the show that's about to begin, and the whistles and shouts rise above the clamor, and the sound of stamping feet on the floorboards fills the building with noise. Backstage, the cast exchanges looks mixed with excitement and trepidation. There's a sound of creaking pulleys as the curtain rises and the first players step onto the stage. The show has begun, but how will it end? The cat goes out. Already messed up my paperwork. So the first act starts and the actors get right into it, and there's some musical sound effects, and you're pressed. There's people in the wings that are holding things, right, and doing the old foil wobble and making
Oh
fart
yeah.
sounds with things,
Yeah.
and throwing stuff out, like, and spraying the audience sometimes with uh, it's supposed to be simulated urine or something. It's just
That'd be an
uh,
awesome job.
and and there it goes. And while this is going on, what I'm gonna just go straight to you guys. Just a bit more of the setting. There will be like actors moving around backstage a little bit, getting into positions and stage hands and so on. And Jalo's here and there once in a while. You see him um, doing his thing. So we'll start with Creel. We'll go back to you because you were kind of hovering around the stands and on the balcony. Oh yeah, there you are, and in the lobby. Now, were you going into the Mummers Court at all?
Sorry, is the Mummers Court the pit?
No, that's outside. The Mummers Court is way down here, outside the theater. It's called the Mummers Pit. That's where they do the busking and where the people try to get the eye of producers and stuff. And that's where all the
I see.
kiosks and you can buy, roasted rat or deep fried testicles.
I'm sure that I'll have need for testicles another time, but for now I'm gonna hang out here. I'm still leery. I'm kind of eyeing around the stands to see, if there's any other things going on. Even though I imagine there's ushers, there's got to be some sort of bouncer type thing here, and also just checking the lobby. That's why
So
I'm
I was
hovering
just gonna
right around
say
this door.
you're gonna somehow suppress your desire for the organ meats somehow.
Yeah.
Does smell good.
I know. I know the smell of a good testicle, but I'll resist it for now.
So you
Keep
you
an eye.
resist. I was gonna just quick ask, do you have the urge to watch some of the show? Because you can't really see it, much of it.
Oh no, I'm not too worried about it. It's
Yeah.
I'm more focusing on like anybody weird coming into the lobby or anybody weird acting in the stands. Especially, I guess if when I'm looking in the lobby, I'll keep a good eye on these doors. Make sure that no cloaked figures with long daggers try to go in there, sort of deal.
Okay. The play goes now. I'm just moving. It goes. The minutes go by. It's 5-act play, by the way, and each act probably takes about 15 minutes or so. Depends. 10 to 20 minutes. About an hour and a half long. 2 hours perhaps. The whole play. Now over to Batsu. You're up in the loft, the fly loft.
Yes.
Yeah, you're up there with Sammy and Adrian and who else is up here? Tommy. And they skitter around like spiders. They're very dexterous and doing their thing. Pulleys are going up and down. They're running the curtains and so on. They make sure everything's
Sure.
running.
And Batsu's really Batsu's almost distracted by the fly. Like he's really engrossed in it. He's never seen one before.
Ooh, yeah, and they are pretty good actually. These this troop. And you
Stifles
find
his
yourself
laughter a couple
laughing. Yeah.
times. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. For the moment, things are going all right. Now, down below, I'll just quickly check in with Gryko. You're hovering around the back.
Yeah, I got my head on a swivel and checking, make sure nobody's coming in from the doors back there, and
Right. And you locked those doors, right? You guys said you
Uh,
locked some doors?
I don't think I
Yeah,
locked.
we did
That was
lock some doors. I think that was maybe didn't the basement have doors or something like that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
cast the rune spell in the basement.
Mhm.
yeah, that was ended up being warded because my concern was I don't want to turn this into a fire trap. So
Already fire trap.
right, I don't want to make it any worse.
Wanna, I
Um,
think this building's to code.
right,
Oh yeah, you're
Break
there,
code.
so it's like it's not a big deal if it's not locked. Since you're there.
That's kind of the way I feel. Like I am there, keeping an eye
Oh.
on everything back here.
I'll give you a fleeting luck because the gods seem to hear your concern in this strange city of sin.
All right,
Um,
I'll take it.
Yeah, you're a beacon, maybe. So you can chat with people, by the way, if you want. You can talk and get to know some of the people if you want while you're doing your duties, and you're taking in a bit of the scenery, Batsu. So Betsy, you're keeping up with the plot and stuff, Batsu, because you're keeping one eye on the play, right?
Right.
And you're like, yeah, and you're following how this Duke ends up getting conned into marrying an unknown bride, like a blind wedding sort of thing, arranged and so on. And it's closing to the end of Act 1, and not much has happened. You've kept an eye on things. The crowd is fairly pleased and is enjoying the show and laughing. And Act 1 does go by. And there's not much of a pause between Act 1 and Act 2. The curtains go down. The crowd is pretty happy, so they're not too crazy. They're all staying in their seats. And Act 2 begins as the curtain pulls. And it starts. Everybody's staying kind of roughly keeping to their zones, I suppose.
That's right. Yeah, we're doing zone defense.
And the crowd is roaring with laughter as the second act of the play gets off and the rousing start. And despite the distraction, your eyes notice something. Jim, this is what you see actually, and you happen to be rocking on the ledge, and the front doors are open right now. They're propped open to let cool air in.
Mhm.
Which seems completely normal. Your eyes notice something troubling in the mummer's court, though, just outside the theater. There's do you want to go? You see a small mob of hard-looking men are gathering near the food vendors and street merchants near the theater's entrance, and each of the men bears a cudgel. Like you went to the edge, you went kind of the middle here to get a look, and you're like, hey, what's going on? And you're like looking. And several of them carry steel weapons as well.
Hmm. Okay, I quickly say to one of the ushers or one of the waiters that I see kind of milling about, I say, I'll be right back. And of course, they all know that I'm of the highest authority. I say that yeah, it looks like there's some trouble outside. I'm gonna go check it out. If there's need of me in here, just come and whistle for me from the door.
Hmm. All right. So you're take a luck check to see if there's somebody handy.
Of course there is.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you pull one of the whoever, and happen to be lucky is there. You. And I'll be right with you a minute. I'm just come on. So then what do you want to do now, Jim? Next.
I've told them to whistle for me if there's a problem, but I go out the front doors of the place and yeah, I'm just gonna sort of mill about. I'm just gonna move my character down there.
Now there's people in the Mummer's Court, by the way. There's probably 100 people or so.
And is
And
this is the rough mob?
yes.
Okay. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sort of casually make my way around.
Hey, suddenly they
Standing-
break. As like you're not even that far. You're probably back here.
Okay.
You see one particular now. If you're going to go forward toward them, because suddenly 3 of them run to this stall here, and it looks like they're going to thrash it or something.
Which stall?
This one here, and these
Okay.
3 run to this one here, and this guy in the purple here, he's got a short, wicked like dirk out, deadly dirk, and he's got a grizzled features and tattoos of rats all over him. And you may have heard that these are, yeah, there's gangs. They know themselves as the rat stranglers.
Hmm.
And so, the leader of the gang is a hulking bearded man with a necklace of flayed rat pelts. So, if you want to, it depends what you want to do. We'll probably end up rolling initiative, unless you have something else, like you're gonna hide or something like that. Depends what you want to do. Now, meanwhile, back in the theater, the Act 2 is going on as normal. And I suppose you guys wouldn't know any better. So for the moment, Creel, I guess you're on your own.
That's
Sorry, bud.
fine. If I've had worse.
Go ahead, it's your show. They're going to the stalls. It looks like they're gonna, yeah, up to no good.
Okay, I was trying to get close enough to kind of hear what they were talking about, but since that is out of the question, I am going to cast a spell.
Oh, always fun.
Yes, so, and I hope this works. So, I'm curious to see how this goes. What I do is, I kind of duck into this alley for a quick second, just in between these 2 buildings,
Okay,
and I pull out.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna say I pull out some small mirrors, and of course I haven't caught the attention of any of them. And what I do is I get some, one is catching a bit of the candlelight from here, one's catching a bit of the candlelight from over here, and I'm tilting them as they make this sort of apex, and they shine onto my chest, and I'm gonna cast strength on myself.
Oh, nice. I'll give you a fleeting luck point for, that's a great, what is that? Is that something that you have to do for the spell?
Yep.
With the mirrors? Oh, that's so cool.
Spell requires the caster to utilize a pair of small mirrors to focus mystical forces.
Oh, yeah, that's very cool.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll the manifestation as well.
So you're gonna
Okay,
use the rays of our yellow sun.
Superman. Oh my god.
all right, and I'm gonna check. I'm gonna
Whoa.
kind of grossed me out. It was very loud in my ear.
I think I crapped myself a little there.
Yeah. I'm just rolling. I'm just gonna take a quick look because I want to spell burn. Ooh. Okay, that's a good one. This seems fitting. I take out a little bit of my knife and I sort of notch a little piece in my ear.
Ooh.
Okay, and here is the roll. What?
Oh no. Uh-oh. You rolled a 3.
I know. No, I guess I can't
2.
burn a luck.
Oh no, 3.
I can't burn a luck to bump that, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll burn 1 luck because that way I fail the spell, but it's not lost.
Right. Okay. You can
Dang.
burn your fleeting luck.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what that baby's for. And so that's minimal effect. I think it's 25% increase, and just makes you more aesthetically imposing, perhaps.
Oh no, sorry. I failed the spell, but if I bump it, I fail, but it's not lost.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a brief flash and a little bit of but it's something's wrong. There's not enough light.
Mm-hmm.
The reflection wasn't perfect. And then you hear over here, "Hey, no, not my court. What are you doing?" And you hear some ruckus going on. "Yeah, you better bug out of here. We're shutting this place down." You hear the big guy saying.
Mhm. Well, I'm gonna try the same thing again.
Oh, you didn't lose it?
No,
Okay, so
exactly. This
they
time I.
it
Sorry, go
takes
on.
them, by the way, about 3 rounds to wreck a stall.
All right, here we go. I'm not gonna spell burn this time because that seemed like a bad idea. So I realized that there was a third mirror that I needed, and I placed that, of course, in perfect symmetry with the other two, and it's shining brilliantly upon my chest. Kind of looks like an S actually. And now here is the roll. I fumbled, which is nice. Okay,
dear.
let's see. Let's see how do
Really? Oh
how.
no. So that's the corruption possible. Well, it depends what the spell says. You'll have it open. It should have its own
I
thing.
do, but do you want to roll on the Lankhmar one?
Oh, if it calls for corruption.
Okay, let's see.
What's the
Lost,
split?
failure, and worse. Roll 1d6 modified by luck. So my luck is 0 right now.
And we'll see what happens.
1 to 2 is corruption. Yeah.
Does it say it minor or major or anything like that? Interesting. Oh boy. So with something Shielba, perhaps.
Oh,
We'll
okay, yeah.
see.
So I roll a d8 now for the corruption. Oh, it's a greater corruption.
Oh dear. This and then
Oh, jeez.
okay, hold on. I'm just quickly looking up. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong spot. Lankhmar.
Yikes. And so I don't mind keeping the corruption either, Darren. But do you want to do the thing where you burn a luck to knock it down one tier, or?
You could drop it a point. Yeah, that's what we decided, right? You can bring it back one.
Yeah.
So what did you roll for your corruption?
It'll be a greater corruption. Sorry, I didn't have the Lankhmar book open, so that's what I'm getting ready.
Yeah, I know I'm caught off guard too. I got the Judge's Guide to Lankhmar open. Is it in that one or is it in the
It'll
compendium?
be in the players, the compendium. If you just want to go back to those guys for a sec, I'll look it up and figure it out.
Okay, so you haven't seen Creel for a little bit, and Act 2 has been going on for about 10 minutes. It's easily halfway through, and Batsu, you're getting a giggle and looking down. Meanwhile, Gryko, you haven't gone outside or checked the alleyways, nothing. You're staying inside the theater, I imagine, right?
That's a good question. I think, from time to time, if everything looks okay, I think I will take a peek out the back door just to make sure that, there's no proper villains lurking back there.
All right. So you peek around the corner and you just happen to hear, because back here the sound is a bit quiet, and from around the corner you think you hear it from the west side. Around the corner you heard what sounded like somebody chopping wood. Reminded you of. And then the crowd gives
Okay.
a roar and a laugh, and it's drowned out.
All right. So I'm going to try and get Batsu's attention real quick and let him know that I'm going outside for a minute.
Okay, so you'll have to go back in, fiddle around, take at least a round, I'd assume.
Yeah.
Or maybe even 2.
It's just like, yeah, whatever. Come on, I'm trying to watch.
Go
so
take your crap. Leave me alone.
Yeah, he's
That's not
watching
what
the
I'm
show a
doing.
bit, and you finally get his attention after a couple rounds. And you're waving at him or something. Well, it's tricky because you can't go out on stage and stuff, so you have to be in behind. You're like, hey, quick, over here. But you get his attention, and you're probably would be now here, right? And the actors are looking at you like, hey, Jeff, what are you doing? Hey, come on, you know, you're not supposed. Well, you're in the way probably.
A little bit, yeah. It's like going outside, outside. All right.
Whatever.
All right, yeah, and then I'm gonna go check that out because I don't want somebody building siege engines to attack the theater, Marshlight Theater.
All right, so you go around the corner of the building then,
Yeah,
and when you get there, you see a couple figures down the alley, which is kind of deserted more or less. It's pretty empty at the moment. The show's on and such. But you see a couple characters down, and they're roughly about here, about where that slanted access is to the basement.
yeah,
And you see that they were doing something to the door,
yeah,
and it wasn't working, right?
yeah. They're trying to get in.
And you come and they peek. Now make a. You weren't saying you were being sneaky particular or anything, so I'm gonna get you to give me a agility roll. And I'm gonna roll their roll to see if they spot you. What did you get?
You got a
Oh.
10.
I got a 2. So they didn't spot you. You kind of let's say you kind of duck back again around the corner, like, whoa, what? They're about
Okay.
30 feet away, maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, I definitely know what they're trying to do. Uh, I mean, they're not gonna be able to do it. That's what I know for sure, because we sealed it.
I know. Jim was like, Jim, damn, got me again.
Speaking of,
Yeah,
sorry,
I'm
go
sorry.
on.
Go. Yeah, I was
So-
just gonna say that I think what I'll do is I'll do my best girl voice and go from around the corner. Oh no, I've broken my heel and my bodice fell open. And then when they come
Awesome.
around, I'm gonna brain them.
Okay. Do the old bait and trap?
Yes, that
How,
old
how
thing.
good are you at acting? I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I've kind of just got caught up in the whole idea.
All right, so I have a
So
personality. It's not going to be a check, so you're not rolling under your personality. I have a number you're going to try, and I'm going to roll their intelligence versus your.
okay,
No,
so not a personality test, but just a
no,
personality check. Okay.
yes, against their intelligence, which isn't particularly high. They have a minus on this roll, so they got a 5.
All right. I think I rolled a 4, so
Do you have personality bonus at all?
no.
But he
so-
is a goddamn prince.
Yeah, yeah. Are you where you still got your turban?
That's the
and such?
problem. I'm still using my Prince voice.
And we'll say that you have they put makeup on you and stuff too, right? As a prince
To be
or
the
not?
prince. Oh, but you know what? Is it too late to spend some luck on this?
No.
All right, I'll spend a couple points of luck.
Oh, so suddenly they're like, "Ooh, hey, what's that? Ah, sounds like some harlot to me. Probably won't take our gold. Well, let's check her out anyway." And they're coming. So we'll leave that for a second.
Yep.
Batsu, up to you quickly. You're enjoying the show and you're following the plot line and you're enjoying it and you're keeping an eye out though. I'm not going to say you're completely disregarding. And
Yeah, really, like Batsu's like keeping an eye on like these areas just in case like he's just watching like side stage in case anyone needs to get a hold of him. And then he's like cracking jokes with the guys up there
yeah,
as he's watching.
so you're getting a kind of a connection with these boys up there. And one of them's an older guy though, you know, the old grizzled spider guy. Okay, we'll go back out to Jim. Creel has
All right, so
ran into
here's
some issues.
Here's my corruption. So what happened was I had the 3 mirrors focus so much upon me that the spell warped itself, and I of course didn't notice anything for a second until I moved slightly and I saw that there was a pile of ash underneath where I was standing. And it seems that, yeah, whenever I pause in one place for a little bit of time, pile of ash sort of starts to build beneath me. And when I move, there's like a trail of cinders that leave behind me. Very small. I don't think they would start a fire, but it's
Oh,
definitely unique.
and telling perhaps in some circumstances.
Indeed.
But you're a bit frazzled, but it could have been worse, I suppose. But that's it. That's interesting. Okay, keep that in mind, and have to remind us about that once
Yeah.
in a while.
For sure.
But
Speaking of,
yeah.
it could have been worse. I'm gonna try to cast the spell again because this time I'm
can't.
upset.
Three's a charm. Okay,
Okay.
now it's been 3 rounds now, so they've thrashed this guy's thing,
Hmm.
and they've wrecked it, pulled it apart, and they've beaten the guy until he goes running off bloody mess.
Hmm.
And this
Now,
same deal over here, and they're like, all right, who's next? Who's next? And you see people are starting to pack up stuff.
Now, how does this calling upon Shielba thing work?
Oh, when you call upon, and you might have develop some fashion and means to do this, like a mercurial effect, like when you call on him or her.
Hmm.
The way it works, well, that's the wrong combat screen. Get my Lankhmar screen. Is you make a patron die roll,
Hmm.
and it's a 10-sided with okay, a roll of natural.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, did you? Okay. A roll of a natural 1 on a patron die has no effect if the result on the action die is a natural result resulting in a fumble, spell loss, or similar calamitous event. The patron die is not lost, however. Okay, hold on. On a patron die has no effect if the result on the action die. Okay, so you still have to roll for what you're going to try, because what it does is it gives you a bonus to you get plus. Oh wow, that's interesting. You wanted to roll 1. You want to roll
Oh.
low. Wow, you get plus 6 on your spell check for the next
Holy.
spell, and you also get your max. You get maximum hit point. Oh wait. Oh, you get what is it? Maximum hit points gain. You get your hit points plus 5. You have temporary? No, hold on, Jim. Sorry about this. This is an odd one. Okay, pardon me. No, you just get plus 6 on your spell check because you're a wizard.
Okay, so I have 20 strength right now. And that's
Oh.
gonna last for a couple turns, and all allies within 20 feet of me get 20 strength.
Oh, too bad. There's no allies
I know.
around.
Oh, that'd been
Oh.
sick.
That's awesome. Fact. Wow, you guys will all be like, all right, you bullies. And so you get this immense strength. Does
Yeah.
it increase your size, or your muscles get bigger? Does it have a?
It actually, the manifestation is there is no effect. I just all of a sudden I look
Oh.
like this wimpy little wizard that can break bars apart.
Holy. So what was the bonus to your strength again?
It's a +4 bonus. But
Wow.
it gives, so my strength is 20.
Nice.
So yeah, that's
That's plus 5 bonus to attack and damage at least, right?
+4.
Plus 4. Oh, okay. All right. So, and you see there now eyeballing the leader Gak over here, the rat strangler with all the pelts and stuffed rats hanging around his neck. He's like, all right, boys, next one's, and this time let's not hold back. And he grins. And they start to go to the next ones, obviously. And there's quite a few of them.
All right.
These 4, including Gak, are going to this one, and these 3 are going to this stall, which is like a food stall. You see if you zoom in, you see fish and shit on it, and calamari, doodads. All right. We'll do another round, Creel, if you want.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna quickly, for this round, I run to the front door of the Marshlight Theater, and I get the attention of the usher who's keeping an eye out, and I tell him, I hand him the red flag, and I say, "Flash this to Batsu or Greco."
Okay, okay. And he runs off with the red flag.
And then, as my turn ends, I come walking out of the Marshlight Theater, a trail of ash and cinders following behind me, and these miscreants can see from the light of the theater the silhouette of the wimpy wizard holding out a sword.
Hey, what's this? Hey, lads. Is he one of them? Hey, look, it's the theater's bodyguard. Go get him, Rexel. And you see this dark, swarthy character. Looks pretty tough. He's got 2 daggers. Looks, or one long and one short. And he looks like he's scarred, ugly. And he moves forward. And so we can roll initiative.
Oh, yeah.
And they have, do they have a plus?
I rolled a 1 on the initiative.
Plus one initiative. They have +1. Oh, wow. Oh, no. And I rolled a 1? You're kidding. Do you have no bonus?
Correct.
They have
I'm a
+1.
I'm a strength man.
Our gang members -1. The GAC himself is +1. And he's like, yeah, go
Haha.
get him. Because contemptuously, as this guy comes towards you. And so you technically win. He's 0, actually.
Perfect. And I call out in a deep booming voice. I say, "You shall not pass." And I think that's a good one-liner. I'm gonna save that.
You think that's worth the fleeting luck, guys? I'll give you a fleeting luck. That's, I suppose, apt to guarding the Moria from the Balrog.
10 damage, Darren.
Wow, what do you do to this guy? I should ask you what you were aiming to do. Because
Yeah.
he towers over you. He's this big brute.
And of course, this is my first time with this new strength. I just come at him from top to bottom and overhead cleave, and I sunder his body in twain.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I hadn't-
weapon.
This is my short sword.
Oh, jeez. He just feels, eh? Oh,
Yeah, he just sideways like a cartoon character, and
Oh, Lord.
yeah.
Oh,
And
they
I
have to get an
point-
effect for this.
I point at the rest of them and I say, "Get out of here! You're not welcome at the Marshlight."
Splat. Yeah. Wow. Okay. He peels in twain, and the other one's Gak's like, oh, what the hell? Oh, get him, boys! And he charges with these 3. And these 3 are they're looking like curious at the moment. They're just hanging back. They were, ooh, what the hell? They seen one of their comrades get sliced in half. Now there's a lieutenant guy. He's the guy in purple, Jim. This guy back here. He seems to
Okay.
be leading this little squad here, those 2. And then Gak seems to overhead charge. Just let you know. He has a short sword. Oh, he pulls out what he had out. All right. Well, interesting. So now let's go to Greco. Sorry, Batsu, you're enjoying the show at this moment, but you did get this.
Loving it.
Greco told you he's going outside, and you're like, yeah, fine, hurry up. So Greco, you can move your avatar too, Frank, anytime if you.
Oh, yeah.
I can move it for you too, of course, but let me get just a
Okay.
couple.
Yeah. So,
So they're coming. They're like, let's check this last out.
oh, yeah. So I'm kind of moved in position on the acting up in Lankhmar map, but you probably want me down in the court map here. I'll quick.
No. Actually, it's a bit theater of mind here. Yeah, that's a good call. Actually, let's do that. And then just let me get a couple. Now, these guys are not rat stranglers. Not that you know what's going on at the moment with Jim, but just to let you know, these guys look like thieves. Oh, pardon me. Maybe. Oh, wait, give me one moment.
Not
No,
exactly
these
sure.
just they look just like shady characters, and they were trying to pinch the pride. By the way, Jim, were you here when they were trying to get open the door?
I know.
Uh-huh. And then they were like finally kicking it, giving up. So Gryko, the first one comes around the corner and he's kind of rubbing his hands together. The other guy has his club out though. The other guy has his club out, but the one guy in front doesn't. And he comes around the corner and he's surprised.
Yeah. So the idea is I'm gonna use the flat of my blade and knock the guy right into the head, knock his head into the other guy's head, knocking them both out.
A mighty deed.
It is a mighty
Are you
deed.
second level?
Oh, I am second level. I didn't.
Your deed
Put it
die will
down.
increase.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I increased it.
Okay, so let's
So-
go for it. Then you're like, aha, wang, and his eyes
Yeah,
go wide as he realizes he's seen some prints with mascara.
that's right. Yes, yes, with mascara.
Go for it.
Oh, okay. Let's just.
Feel like I'm not that drunk yet.
I got my deed. So, yes, indeed. As he comes around, I give the old baseball with the flat of the blade right into the face.
Well played. You ring his bell. Now make a second attack. You knock out the first guy and you clang the other guy, and I'll give you an attack on him to see if you can knock him out with the double hit.
Okay, is that also with the deed die?
No,
Okay, regular
That's-
attack.
yeah.
Okay.
you just roll regular, and you can always burn luck, fleeting luck, and so on, right? Remember, and that will hit, and I think 4 damage. Oh, it smashes his face, and it just bloodies his nose, and he stumbles back. Oh, but he doesn't take him out. The other guy, you did 7 damage. He stumbles back, and he's not taken out either, but his front of his face is smashed in, and his back of his head is bloodied. But he stumbles to the side, and let's roll initiative. They're both still up.
Okay.
But the one guy's seriously, the first guy has got like basically one hit point. And the other guy, these guys were kind of toughies, tougher than the rat stranglers.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you? I lost my token somehow.
Ah, I see that. I'm
Can you
like, where
find
did he
him?
go? That's a good. Uh-oh. What'd you do with him? Just kidding. Oh boy, he went behind them. Oh, I think I know what happened.
I'm like hiding in the shadows.
Because we did have you out there. What the hell? I don't know. Okay, give me a second. I'll have to fetch another version of you. Well, that's annoying. You just, zoom or roll 20, pardon me, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just
A little
roll
hiccup there.
D20.
Okay,
I
there
had
you
a 14.
are. For initiative, yeah. Okay, give me a second. I found you. Let's copy. You may have to update this guy though. Yeah, what a pain. Okay. Da-da. Wonder what happened to the other one. Anyway.
Yeah, it looked like I was all set. So
Okay, now I may have to now reprogram this, so give me a moment. Let's remove, yes, delete. Black token, save. One more thing to do, make sure you, or actually, can you move him yet?
I think so. I can because I can select them. So yeah,
Okay, all right. So you got a 14? Hey, pardon me,
do.
folks. I don't know what happened there, roll 20 kind of. So you win initiative, and they're like, oh, and they're all bloody. Like, ow. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So they're not surrendering then.
No.
All right. Then
No, wait, let me get a morale check. That's a good call. Because these guys are the bolting type. No, they're staying.
all right. Prepare to meet Shivers. And that's it. So no more child's play. They had their
Oh yeah,
chance.
Shivers. That's your sword's name, right?
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So that first
Ooh.
guy is smoked.
Destroyed. Okay, so you use a lateral or angled cut, torso
Yeah.
slides off to the side. Next guy. So the other guy's like, holy crap.
Yeah. So can I say that? So that cut was designed to splash his buddy's blood in his face and in the
I'll
other
give you the
guy's
deed.
face.
Uh,
Brutal.
that's a declarable deed. It's a bit late, but I'll give it to you.
Thank
And
you.
it splashes him, and he's just like, and he stumbles back, and he's like, mercy, mercy, and he's trying to wipe the blood out of his hands. He's dropped his cudgel, and he's stumbling down the alley. It looks like he's gonna run.
Yeah, I'll let him run.
Yeah, and you see him padding away, and he darts down this alleyway, and heads into runs off. And the other guy is in two pieces. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just roll him behind the dumpster.
And I'll give you 2 XP.
Oh.
Jim, you get 1 XP for that rat strangler.
Okay. Quick question, Darren. I'm trying to find it in the book here. Is does the fleeting luck healing thing only work if you have like time to heal, or is it like you can just pop it?
You take a round in combat.
Okay. Okay, never mind. It's okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And you can invoke a patron to heal, rejuvenate.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay, so we're done with Gryko for the moment. You're like, and you're standing there with your bloody sword, Shivers, and you're kind of grinning. Ah, that was fun. And then you kind of remember, oh yeah. So we'll go to Batsu. You're looking and you see the red flag.
The red flag from where? Where is it pulled from?
How did you guys do that? How did that work?
It was from like the one of the wings. The usher would have come down and flashed it so that if like Batsu can
Okay.
see out.
Okay, well let's say he came in here then, and
Yeah.
red flag.
Alright then, yeah, bollocks to the show. I'm gonna cut the rope and swing on down.
Okay, so you're trying to avoid obviously disturbing the show. I'm
Right, of
assuming.
course.
Yeah. All right, so give me a basic roll. See if you don't run into a wall or wipe out. And it's a 5 DC agility 5 check or strength.
Okay.
Your pick.
Agility. I'll go with that. 9.
All right, so you come down in one piece, and you're going to be heading down this way. Then I'm assuming.
No, I'm
Or-
gonna go to the backstage and like quickly call out for Graiku. If I like immediately don't see him, because he should be back here, I'll bust out the back door and start shouting for him.
Well, you just see the end result of him hacking this guy in half, and then standing there and kind of, and you hear somebody running off. And you're just like, holy crap!
I'll say something along the lines of, well, it looks like you have this taken care of, but I think Creel might need help. Let's go check it out.
Boy, let's. Yeah, and yeah, I'll just run around the corner.
Yeah, same.
Awesome. So down the alley
Yes.
might be quickest. Avoid going through the theater. All right, so that's quite a distance. It's going to take you going double speed, probably 2 rounds to get to the Mummer's Court.
Fair.
Yeah, about two rounds.
And I'll take out my
Probably
weapon as
double
I'm
that.
going
It's
down
actually-
there.
It's probably double that. I think the theater itself is at least 120 feet long, at least, if not
Oh,
longer.
geez.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be. The stage itself is probably, when backstage area is 50 feet deep. It's a pretty big theater. Well, it used to be a warehouse, and it's converted into the Marshlight Theater, run by this troupe. I keep forgetting the name of the troupe. What are they called again? Uh,
The Marshfellows.
Marshmallows. I'll give you a fleeting luck point
Good.
there.
Perfect.
That one's owed. Like that.
Yeah, Jallo of Ratskitter Court. Yeah, but oh, god damn it. The Dung Sweep Players.
Hmm.
Write that down.
It's not nearly as good.
Okay, Dung Sweep Players. So back to Creel. It's going to be a while till the cavalry gets here that he hopes you've sent for. And you're now being charged by 3. And the other 3 are kind of like waiting, hesitating perhaps just for a round. They're just kind of, huh? And Gak's coming himself. So these 3 are coming at you.
Yeah, if they got to step up through the corpse of their buddy, it's gonna mess them up.
Well, they're pretty hardened guys. It's probably not. They probably stabbed each other in the back. So let's roll initiative. We'll start a new initiative for this combat.
Thank the Lord.
And yeah, I got I did get a 15, and now this is with Gak, so this 16 total.
Yeah, but what do the other guys roll?
Let me roll here. So I should actually get this out. Let me. Uh-oh, is it? Oh, I thought it was glitching out. All right, give me a second. Turn, turn, a turn, a turn. Okay, punch in your amount, and looks like Gak's going to be taking the lead. And then these guys are -1. Okay, pardon me. 14 and 11. Uh-oh.
Hmm. Well, it was worth a shot.
Damn. Okay, so Gak's coming forward. He's like, "Oh, kill one of my men. How about you like this?" And he comes in with a vicious cut. Are you going to try? Is your and whiffs? You're quicker than that. And there we go. Now there's 2 gang members here, and these guys have like 3 hit points each. And they got clubs, and they're +1 with their clubs. Oh,
That
they're
will hit.
whiffing, and the 11 will?
Yeah.
I gotcha. So the one clips ya. For 3 points damage as one goes ripping off your shoulder with ringing effect, deep bruise, opening the blood, drawing even a little bit of blood as the nails in the club scrape in.
All right. Well, all 3 of them are surrounding me, but I know how the game works. I'm going for the leader.
Ah, yeah. Well, he's there with his, and he's go ahead. He missed with his
19, 7 points damage.
Oh, well played. Whoa. You slice deep into his leg. Oh. But he's still in it.
Damn.
So yes, it's by the way, it's good. You have 2 rounds you have to survive until the cavalry's here, right? So that was 1 round.
So-
Here's second round.
Yep.
Now these other 3, they're kind of they're watching and just combat moving up and they're slowly going. Actually, they were going to this they're starting to work this vendor and cart here. They're starting to work it. They think that things are in charge here for the moment. So Gak, anyway, he's you son of a bitch. You caught me. He takes another vicious cut at you. This time,
That lands. Oh no, I'm
Uh,
probably dead.
well, let's 1 die. Oof. 1 die 6 plus 1. Yes. 5 points damage, Jim.
I'm at
Oof.
0.
Oh, so you will go down. Oh, he stabs you in the torso.
Damn. I was gonna call out to Shioba.
And yeah, you drop down. Ah, and he stabs you, and you're punctured, and you're down. It's too bad he stabbed you a couple times. That will hit. That one won't. So Jim, they just add injury to insult. This one stabs you with his little dirk, and Gak's like, "All right, boys, that seems to be it. Let's thrash this place." And the rest now, everyone's packed up their stuff, and there's screams going on in the mama's court. Just now, that ends the round as you two come around the corner, and you see Creel down, and there's a bloody pool around him.
Real.
He needs immediate help. It looks like. Now I have to refresh how this works. Oh, sorry, Jim. Shit.
All good. I'll take a look as well.
Yeah. Again, because I know that for every level you have a round. I think I remember how it works. And in Lankhmar, I have to double check because fleeting luck might save you, Creel, as well. I want to double check this, so we'll just take
Yeah,
a moment.
once the battle is ended, the incapacitated character can spend 1 luck to regain a single hit point and become conscious.
Okay, yeah. So if they can find the body, so if they hacked you up into bits here, we couldn't
Yeah.
have. Okay, yeah, that's right. So for the moment, Creel's down. It doesn't look good. You see this character with this beard that has sewn in all these rat pelts and rat heads and different decays, and these other unsavory looking characters with rat tattoos and rat motifs. Really gross looking types, and they've been thrashing the place, and people are starting to flee. It's
I see. I get 2 rounds because I'm a second, or no, I get 3 rounds actually before I'm dead.
your third level, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think, yeah, that's right. So you're not technically, yeah. So you can revive yourself with 1 hit point if you at the end of battle. So anyway, Batsu, Graiko, why don't you bring your avatar? I'll help you out. And let's roll initiative now for the
Okay.
as you guys come around the corner. And you're close enough that you can act now, and Gak will probably see you as you come around the corner. You guys are running around the corner. He's pointing. It's like, more these bodyguards. Let's take care of them too. And he yells back, Pinko, bring your men. Quit fucking around. And the 3 down below move forward. Now the leader guy is wounded. You see, Gak. He's got I think you hit him in the thigh really hard. Stuck him pretty good. He's bleeding down his leg, but he's tough. He's like, right, boys, more bodyguards. You know what to do.
Which one is Gak, by the way?
The one that says Gak, you don't see his name?
No, I don't see his name.
Yeah, I don't either.
Is it this one? Is this one? Yeah, I figured it was that one.
See
Cool.
his name. Give me 1 second because I have it nameplate on indicator. There's something I'm doing wrong here.
You might have to give it player permission as well. It's on another tab for players to see name tag.
Well, that's why you hit. Yeah, yeah, you're possibly right, but maybe try that.
There we go. That worked.
Okay,
I can see it now.
that's a new feature. It was a little button anyway. So that's Gak, and he's got a sword actually, a short sword, and it's bloodied. You can see that he had dropped Creel. So here we go. Initiative. You guys already roll? Okay, I'll roll for Gak. Okay, just have to punch it in, pardon me. Gak's +1, so we got a 9.
Hell yeah.
And okay, now I'm gonna roll for all the thugs. Yeah, they go when Gak goes at this point because there's once you get over so many, you just so they got a collective 9.
Nice.
What do you guys do?
10 for me.
Nice. Okay, this guy should be gone. Why isn't he? Oh, roll 20. Come on. I think I screwed it up. Oh no, that worked, right? Yeah, Batsu, you're
Batu,
first.
yeah.
Okay, and
Sweet. So I want to fire towards Gak with my short bow.
did you have your bow with you?
Yeah. I had a bow upstairs, and I said
Oh,
while we
okay.
were going over there, I was taking it out.
Okay, no problem. That works for me. Fire away.
Excellent. Towards Gak. Whoops a
Ooh.
daisy.
Oh shoot.
That's one on the
Okay.
fumble table. What does that detail?
Oh, just
Oh,
one. I
That's you.
think
There's some glass coming loose on your bow.
you miss wildly, but miraculously caused no other damage. Oh no, that's a
okay.
0. A 1. Your incompetent blow makes you the laughing stock of the party, but otherwise causes no damage. So you look like a bumbling, bobbling around the arrow or something.
That's
Yeah,
all
I
right.
know. I almost hit Creo.
His body.
I
Or you
come,
do
Yeah.
I
shoot
come,
him, maybe.
I'm
I
in-
recover consciousness just the tiniest bit to see through the splatter of blood and just look over at Batsu and go, "You fucking idiot."
Oh, oh
And
boy.
that's just gonna back up a little bit. He's gonna back up right here.
Yeah, I'm in front, so I didn't see it. So that's mercifully that's the case.
Okay, well, pardon me. These two guys are running around the side with this guy,
Oh no, I don't like that.
and these guys charge forward. Get him! And Gak seems to, their leader, of course, and he's running forward. So we'll start with the guy up here. He attacks Batsu. There's a 20.
The old floppy bow doesn't doesn't scare him off.
No, not right. But he does miss. Now Gak, I'm gonna roll a 1 or 2. He attacks Batsu. 3 or 4. Oh, he does attack Batsu. Oh no, he didn't shoot the arrow at him. Okay, a 1 or 2. He attacks Batsu. It is a 1 or 2. So Gak attacks Batsu and misses with his sword. Use +3, I think. And the other guy attacks Gryko. What's your AC, Gryko? It's pretty good, isn't it?
13.
Okay, that will miss. That guy's a peon. Okay, the other guys will get here next round. They come run around the corner and try to flank you guys.
But since the combat has completely moved away from me, is there a chance I can recuperate?
Yeah, that's a bit iffy. Yeah, it has moved away from you. So you want to burn a luck point?
Oh yeah, and I sputter up some blood, wipe my eyes, and I see an arrow that's laying dangerously close to my head.
Clearly, Batsu's.
And I've got 1 hit point, and I get ready to come back into the fight.
Now, is the spell effect is probably gone, or does it
says-
stick?
How long is 2 turns?
Well, that's quite a while. That's 20 rounds.
Oh, okay, perfect. Then yeah, I'm still strong.
Right on. Yeah, you guys may need it. They're coming in. Now it's your guys' move. Batsu. Oh, you bobbled your arrow. Gryko, your turn. And that's the end of the round.
So are we 20 feet away? Oh, and does that
No,
20
they
feet-
closed in. They attacked you.
I'm sorry, I meant from Creel.
Yes.
Because I'm wondering if Creel's spell, does that now that we're allies?
No, it just kicked in when you were at the time of casting.
No, it actually says anybody like who comes within 20 feet.
is
I'll
that
double
right?
check. Yeah,
Okay. No, that's actually that would be Batsu isn't, right? Each square is 5 feet.
Yeah, Batsu's not.
Gryko, you are, I suppose.
5, 10, 15, 20,
You hold your
25.
ground
Hey,
there,
I
but
would be. Hey, I would be. If each
20
square
feet?
is 5. Oh, 20 feet.
You're
No, never
you're
mind.
5 squares away.
Yeah.
That's Greyco, or I'm sorry, that's Creel, where we're measuring from.
So Gryko, you got +4 to your strength. What's your strength?
Oh, so yeah, my strength is 14 now. If it goes +4, then it'll be 18.
That's right. And then you're
Nice.
+3 to hit and damage
Yeah, all right. I'll
while
take
you're
it.
close to Creel.
Yeah, I mean, so can I move and attack? know-
You'll have to, if you want to run, where do you want to go?
Well, I guess 1, 2, 3. Oh, so I am close enough to Creel to get the bonus now. Is that what we're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or, okay. All right. Yeah. So then I'm just attacking the guy, I guess, who was attacking me.
Okay. Any deeds, anything like that?
Um, well, I feel immediately stronger. So I am going to knock the sword out of this guy's hand so hard it goes into his buddy.
Okay. Interesting.
And it does.
Now his buddy now into Gak or his Gak's buddy? Gak's buddy. Which one? Yeah, ping him. I don't know which one you meant.
Was Gak attacking me or was he just moving towards me or something?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
You're
because
close.
he's going, I see. Is he going
Actually, he would be like this.
yeah, I guess I guess it was I'll just say I wasn't thinking Gak was nearby me. So I was I guess intending to hit the other trooper.
Okay, so what happens? What's going on?
Yeah, so I basically the guy's arm is just broken as I hit his sword so hard that it breaks his arm, and then the sword keeps going.
Yeah, now make another attack to see if the sword hits the other guy.
And I'll spend some fleeting luck on this. I'll spend 5 points. Oh, I didn't have to, but I did.
And you can do that after the fact too.
Oh, okay. Then I mean, so 14 probably hits. I probably didn't have to spend any.
No.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna roll, I guess, dice to see which one it hits out of Gak and the peon.
Okay, that works.
Okay, 1 or 2 it's Gak, and 3 or 4 it's the peon. The sword. So it does hit Gak for 5 points damage. The sword goes into his side. Oh, but he's not down. He's a tough cookie.
He's got more
And
than 13 hits.
Yes.
Holy heck.
Now you
Strong.
shattered the other guy's arm completely, and he stumbles to the side like he's done. His arm's so badly broken, it's like flopping like a piece of noodle.
Yeah.
And he goes stumbling off towards, past Creel or whatever. He's turning around and fleeing. That's it for our. Now, Creel, this is the round that you do your luck thing.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because if I was doing it earlier, then I'd do this round. I'd actually just spend healing myself.
Okay, let me think, because you went down. They attacked. No, it's this round. You have to do it.
Okay.
This is the first round, yeah. So you can roll initiative now to get in, see where you are.
Oh yeah, here we go. Oh my god,
Shit.
just leave me. You should have left me for dead.
I never roll good on initiative on this for some reason.
Batsu, you're up now. Remember, play ready. So when your turn's coming up, then you can get the deeds rocking and stuff. And, that was a sword
okay.
kick, though. That was pretty cool.
I want to fire an arrow at Gak. Try to again.
Gotcha.
Yeah, simple as that. Simple as.
Well, there might be a penalty for shooting in combat. Let me have a quick look.
And I will be using some of my fleeting luck if in either case.
It says firing a missile weapon into melee. You are actually -1.
-1. Okay. So I'm gonna use some fleeting luck. I'm gonna use, let's call it 3.
Remember,
Use
you
3.
can use your luck after you roll.
Yep.
Oh, I got it. That's your 12. Got it.
Yep.
And you're shooting GAC, right?
Yeah, so that's, oh, hey, those 4s came up pretty nice. So that's the 22 to hit.
Oh, wow. And 4 damage?
Yep.
Wow. Okay, your arrow goes cleanly into his chest. And he kind of, and he stumbles back. Oh, you shot me in the heart. Oh, and he falls on his face. Thud. Dead.
Oh, really? He's dead. Okay.
And
And I'll shout out something like, and there's more where that came from.
oh, wow. And the rest of his men, let me just quick double check, because as you predicted, taking out the leader.
Makes him even angrier.
He goes down, but the lieutenant guy he's still in charge, so they do get a morale check. They don't automatically flee, because he's like, oh, it's avenge GAC, boys, because they're all like, oh shit. So their number are down. So have a quick roll here. They basically have to make a okay. They did not make their morale check, and they all start to flee. And he's like, you cowards, it's avenge GAC. Oh god, they're saying, no way, man. They saw their first buddy sliced in half and so on. And then they see Creel getting back up and so forth. And this guy, he's like, oh crap. And he with his noodle broken, shattered arm, stumbles by you. Unless you guys want to take action, they're buggering out.
No, I check if Gak has anything cool on him.
Any takers? Anyone?
No, I'm bandaging myself.
Ooh, yeah, we had now, and there might be a one of your stat might have a permanent loss, Jim.
Ah, fuck it. Them's the breaks.
And the ash has been building around you as you were laying there and such. Ooh, building around, kind of cool, like. Just looking real quick here. Gak you checked out what he had on him, you were saying,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
He has 11 gold rilks.
Hell yeah. I'll take that.
Probably pay, thinking. Seems like they were hired thugs, right?
Makes sense.
And they scatter and flee. You guys broke them, and there's some bodies there and such, and there's a bit of a cheer goes up. Hey.
From inside the theater.
No, out in here in the Mummer's Court.
Oh,
Well, you guys saved the vendors.
yes, the prince. Yeah, hardly
Yeah, all
salutes.
hail. What was your name again, Prince?
Yeah, Prince Regis Al Abd Filbin.
And your reputation goes up a notch, everybody. Like you're
Nice.
renowned a bit in the city of the pimp in purple, and Batsu, and the Abdullah.
Well,
the
this is
prince.
us tab right now.
Prince
Us
Abubu.
tab is the pimp.
I gotta get you a purple. Get up like Gryko. He looks pretty sharp in his princely garb, with Shiver. Now Creel, you're like, oh, getting up, and you're like, oh, and you're yeah, bloody mess, and you healed a bit. Okay, so you're up to 5 hit points anyway, but you are hurting, of course, still hurting, but you're functioning. And yeah, you look a bit drained of blood, and oh, didn't go as planned exactly, and you hear that the third act or second act is about to end. A big cheer has gone up from inside.
Oh, we need to get back in.
Yeah,
let's all let us assume the positions.
Yes.
yeah. I think I'll run around the alleyway again and go in the back door?
Each of you gets 4 XP
Sick.
for
Oh.
saving the Mummer's Court and dispatching the others and such, and as a team.
I'm actually gonna go through the front door and kind of go through the sides.
So if you guys want, I can move your characters back near their map.
Yeah,
I
I
can
was
get
also
mine.
gonna say,
Or you can
I'll
move
say to
yourself.
Batsu is, yeah, I can move mine. I'll say to Batsu as he's leaving, because I'll still stick around the front. I'll say, if you see that usher with my flag, tell him to come back, give it to me.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just ended. They're having a small intermission, like quite brief, as there's some set stuff being moved and tinkered. And meanwhile, there's a little act that's come out. There's a burlesque show going on, and you can see like there's the 3 girls are out there doing their little dainty thing. The curtains are drawn, and like everyone's excited. Oh, what's happened? What's happened? And some people are bugging you, backstage about because you guys are bloodied up, right? And it's like, what's going on? Is everything all right? And Jallo comes running up and he's like, oh, is everything okay? The show must go on. He's Greco and Batsu.
I tell him that Greiko and I took care of it.
There was bodies out in the alley. That's not particularly unusual, but my, I'm grateful you're here. Oh, it's only Act Two. It's only Act Two, and he's rubbing his hands together. The crowd loves it though. He's looking out, and they still have the bonus going. Everybody
I
seems
go
to be
upstairs.
content, and so again, that mechanic I introduced last session, where we have that graph, and right now the crowd is pleased
Excellent.
Woo!
as Act Two wrapped
Hey,
up.
good job, boys. That was a close one. Could've been
Well done.
close.
Yeah, and Jim did go well. Lucky you guys came there quickly as you could.
Yeah,
Well,
I was
not according
doomed.
not according to Batsu. This guy was just laying on the ground. What was he doing?
And you guys stop the arsonists as you investigate the body. Geico, you notice that they carried flasks of oil when you checked them out,
Oh, okay.
and they were going to set fire underneath the pairs to the theater as
Okay.
the rat stranglers were distracting everybody, thrashing the Mummer's Court.
I see.
Yeah. So there was a grand plan at play.
Yeah. Double trouble.
Yeah, Geico and Batsu quickly discuss that, and you're like, well, maybe that was. Yeah,
Okay.
that's you find gold on these guys too, the 2 outside. Actually, you never checked them, did you? One ran away and one's chopped in half. Did you check the guy you chopped in half?
I do now on my way back.
Yeah, then you find on him you find 9 gold rilks.
Okay.
Damn, these guys were paid nice.
Paid well. And these arsonists were tough customers. They had 8 hit points each. The rat stranglers had 3 each, and except the gangler had 16. Jim.
I was like, man, this guy's tough.
Yeah. Well, you guys, this is a 2nd level module. Or maybe not. Okay. Yeah, it's 2nd level module. All right, so let's take a short bio here, everybody. We're
Sweet.
pretty close to the halfway mark, or 2-3 hour. Go ahead. I'm not sure how long people could stay. Bio was planned for 2 to 3 hours, but we'll see how it goes. Act 3 is going to start.
Excellent.
Be right back. Hello.
We're back.
I'm here.
Hey, Bob, I was just gonna mention quick. I hope I didn't upset you when I sort of roused myself from consciousness for a second to say, "Oh, this fucking guy."
Yeah, it's, Beth didn't take any offense.
That's good. That's good. I was hoping he didn't hear it.
Batu, I'm sure will suggest you a nice dandruff shampoo when you go after all this.
You notice a little change. I don't know if you picked up the fact that Creel has got a little wisps when he stands in one spot.
It's that
And there's-
scaly ass, I think, is what it is.
Yeah,
Skip-
shaving off.
I'd like you guys to not really point it out. I'm still coming to terms with it.
Yeah, we're trying not to notice it, I guess. I don't know.
It's dusty whenever I move a little too quickly.
Yeah,
As long as
ass
it's not
dandruff.
as long as it's not windy and it like whiffs up into our mouths or something.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking foul.
That's it. That's when it gets pointed out. That's
Big Lebowski style.
Yeah.
Ugh. So what I'm gonna do while I'm waiting up here in my normal spot, I'm gonna just because I notice, of course, there's ash billowing around my feet. I'm gonna kick it sort of behind one of the doors, just make an ash pile. It's just so that it's not in the middle of the hall.
Nice. And there's good cracks and nooks and crannies. Yeah.
You need a dust buster.
And Jimmy, also get back I'll give you a fleeting luck point for stymieing those arsonists.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I guess I'm trying to look it up. Can I just like keep burning luck to heal if there's nothing going on?
Yes, I think you can. Now give me a second. My cat just distracted me. I'm just gonna look up I got the fleeting luck rules. I just looked up real quick. Nobody's rolled a nat 1. Jim, actually, everyone lost their fleeting luck there. I forgot. Okay,
Yeah, but okay, so I think
forgot
we've
about that too,
got
but you have
Yeah, I
got
think-
some back.
a couple, I think. So we should at least have 1 to 2 each. I burned one already, but now the second one I'll burn and heal again.
Okay, Jim, here, I'll share my screen. So, luck is healing. Okay, you can make momentary break during combat, catch your breath, examine injuries, otherwise rouse themselves, keep fighting by taking around, inspect their wounds, dive back in a bar. So this is about catching your breath. Can still. Okay, and then you can spend a luck point and regain a number of hit points equal. Okay, you already did that. Plus your stamina. Okay, an unconscious or dying PC cannot spend the round catching his breath, can only be revived with the aid of an ally. Okay,
It's
Jim.
slightly different from the Lankhmar book.
Is okay. Because I wonder. First draft. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so in the Lankhmar book, an individual can do that on their own?
Yeah, it says I was just reading it actually.
Shoot. Okay, then I should get rid of this because this is like a draft I downloaded. Okay, pardon me, everybody. Some logistics here. But I think you're good though, Creel. You're up again, and we did it right.
Yeah.
So we'll go with that for now, and you guys take up your positions, and you're back. And Batsu, you clamber back up as Act 3 is about to begin. However, there was a short intermission, and something's going on. Everyone ready to get going again?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, the play recommences following intermission. As the audience returns to the theater, frantic-looking Jallo, he comes running around the corner, and before Gryko and like the three of you came back there quickly, you know, okay, everyone, let's go back to our spots and maybe have a quick drink of wine. It's been a couple hours, and Jalu comes up, and he's even more nervous than usual, and his powdered face is streaked with this nervous sweat. And my guardians, your Jallo is in a most terrible predicament. 2 of my players have been struck down by illness. They were fine before the intermission, but they're now prostrate with chills and retching. I suspect the Duke has poisoned them. I need your aid now more than ever. He pauses for a moment, and he's looking at the three of you up and down. And he comes up and he reaches out and, you know, touches your bicep a minute, Gryko, and he goes over and touches, and then he's, with my players laid low, I require 2 replacements in the next scene. Alas, there's no one available. Jallo, then he gestures to the 2 of you and announces triumphantly, but you 2 are nearly perfect fits for the costume. Can I count on you? He points a finger grandly into the air, declaring, the show must go on. And people kind of give out this clap and stuff. And you see the old makeup artist, this kind of effeminate catamite guy. I remember I mentioned, he comes up and he goes, oh, quickly, we must get you in that wig and the suit. And he goes, and before you know it, 2 of you, now the fighter, bigger Gryko, you're going, apparently, they're start putting costumes and stuff on you. And you're playing the role apparently of Captain Dimmind. All right, and I have a script for you, by the way, that you have to quickly look at, and I'll
Part
open it
I
up
was
for
made
you.
for.
A part you were made for. So, script 1. Let's see here. So, everyone else, don't look at this. This is just for. You should see in the journal.
Yep, I'll pop it out here. Okay.
Should see. Script 1, it's called.
Yep. Okay. Scene 2.
Yeah, and scene 1, you should have both.
Okay. Script 1 and script 2.
Yeah. And my Roll20 needs a reset because it won't let me open script 1. You might have to F5 if it's giving you trouble. I had to do that once to get these scripts to open. If it gives you trouble, I have another option, actually. Actually, I do have another option if that doesn't work.
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
Now,
good.
Batsu as well. Now, actually, now, do one of you like to step forward, like to metagame here a minute? Because
That's who would love to.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna. It's mine. Don't hold me back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we can-
he's
I was gonna role play it like, yeah, they took off down the sides. I've stationed myself where I was,
Yeah,
over here
okay.
in the seats.
So you might not even you just saw this strange thing as you were leaving or whatever. Okay. Okay, so Gryko, you're being dressed up as Captain Dimmind, and you'll be reading the lines out of Captain Dimmind. And now you realize suddenly that this is sort of a spoof on Captain Dimman. Remember Captain Dimman? He apparently was one of the Duke's right-hand men. A
Right,
real
okay.
rough, ruthless man, known in the city for his cruelty. If it was up to him, he would probably burn this. Well, actually, probably tried to burn this place down. What am I
Might
talking
even
about?
have hired some people. Okay, so I'm looking at a single page titled Scene 2. Is that correct?
Okay, and
I think Darren
they're both
actually.
seen too. Son of a.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta put the cat out. Driving me fucking bonkers.
so who are you playing, Frank?
Give me a second,
Captain-
guys. I'll have to punch that in. Now I have it on the map screen. It's just behind the fog of war. So give me a second, and I'll
Hmm.
my backup plan will kick in. If you scroll way to your right, now, Jim, you realize something's going on. You're like, what the heck's going on? Before you left, you saw these 2 being whisked off to the, what do you call, like the dressing room.
Well, a big grin goes across my face, and I go, "This will be good." I'm gonna start organizing. I give one of my red flags to one of the ushers, and I say, "Okay, I'm gonna go backstage now. I want one of you to sort of station themselves around here. I'll wait in the wings, and I'll be looking. Flash me the red if you need a hand. If there's anything amiss."
Okay, okay. Now, you give that to Tommy, who's going up into the loft. He's one of the monkeys, stage monkeys,
Oh, I
they call
I
them.
meant I meant one of the guys who are in the lobby area and like where
Oh,
the
sure.
seats are. Yeah.
Okay, fair. Okay. Um, Now, Jallo, who's the kind of director of the play, he comes into the room and he's talking to the two actors. He goes, "Now, you must get in your mind. You are actors. You are playing small parts. Need for brief scene in the middle of the third act. Uh, a pair of scenes. A few easily memorized lines. That's all. Now, of course, you'll read from your sheet, but your characters are kind of be like, oh, okay. The others are aware that you are filling in, of course, and will help you in your little spot in the limelight." And he kind of looks at you with this longing, powerful look of the director. "Your passion will come out, I'm sure."
I've been mesmerized by the performance so far. I hope I can live up to your expectations, sir.
That's right.
"Ah, now I must go see your other friend quickly. There is a poisoner amongst us." And he whisks off, and you're kind of manhandled into the back, where you're going to be sitting in that little area where the actors come through those two entrances, when they come into the scene, and you're just things are going on. The third act's already going while you're getting dressed, and he's doing this. It's been going on for almost 5-8 minutes, and he goes, "Are you ready? You're on." and let's go to our play, fellas. This should be fun.
Um,
So I'm going to be playing the roles of the other actors who are playing in a scene in which one of you is playing Duke Hogfat, and the other one's playing the agent. So you're playing Duke Hogfat.
Wait, I thought
Frank?
I was the captain.
Yeah, but there's no captain. Oh, there's the captain. There he is. Okay, you're the captain. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there it
Well,
is. Pardon me. So I'm Duke Hogfat then, and you play the captain, and you play the agent, Batsu.
all right, sweet.
Agent? Okay, let me double check that. That's a bit confusing. Hold on. Plays the actors, random pick and choose. You play in the role of Captain Dimmine, the eager captain. Okay. Okay, the other one it doesn't say. That's interesting. Okay. That's weird. That's a bit of a glitch because it doesn't actually say what the other actor is supposed to be.
I'm
But it
cool
says
with the
here you can
agent.
randomly pick them, choose the two players most likely. Okay. Who would you like to play?
Yeah, I'm good with the agent.
All right. So here we go. Scene one, and all of a sudden you're shoved onto the stage, and everybody's dressed up in these weird pompous get-ups. Duke Hogfat limps about his lavish parlor in obvious physical pain. And you see he turns to you, and it's Humphrey, of course, but he looks like the Duke. It's him in his form. You see he's kind of half saucered, but in anguish he's like, "Oh, my loins, my poor bastard loins! Why did not the panderer warn me of the brutal caresses of the ape of sultry flesh?" Enter servant. "My Duke, Lord Boulder-Shoulder's agent has come. He demands the levies paid from the orphan cobblers and a fresh shipment of live cuttlefish for the orgy." "Oh, do not say orgy. Tell the agent to come hither, and we shall dicker." As the servant leaves, the agent comes in.
Good eve, Duke Hogfat. How does thy clench thy nethers? Has thy shrewish wife enlightened them, as well as thine purse straps?
"Ah, 'tis the wages of dalliances with the hairy lovers of green-jungled clesh."
Ah, my own Lord Boulder Shoulder has suffered from such pains. But let us speak of business. I come for the cuttlefish.
Ah, woe am I, plagued on all sides by the demands of leeches and usurers and shrill-voiced Furies. Will no one avail poor beleaguered Duke Hogfat? Is there no one to bring me fair news? Enter Captain Dimmind.
My duke, we have trapped the vicious beast in the garden.
My lady wife?
Nay, the ape.
Ah, egads, Captain, this news is boon. I shall reward you for your bravery. To you I shall give what few men have sampled in this world.
A cuttlefish?
Enter the servant. Lankhmar knows 'tis not the Duke's wife. Servant leaves. Duke Hogfat. Nay, nay, nay! You, Captain Dinmind, have long sighed that no woman in Lankhmar would take such an ugly man as husband. As no woman have you, I grant you the ape's hairy hand in marriage. Congratulations, Captain! And the curtains and the scene changes quickly, and you guys are whisked to the side. Or actually, we're going to change. The camera's going to switch in mid-scene. Pardon me. We'll pause the scene a minute, and we'll go to Jim. Creel was going to go, and you were just about to head down the alley back to your spot, or I mean the side wing, or whatever.
Mhm.
When Jallo runs up, and please, 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 my friend, another boon I ask. I'm convinced the Duke had somebody poison my actors. Tis not
Hmm. Do you do you
over
think they'll
here, and
still be backstage?
he pulls on your sleeve and he brings you over to this spot where he says, "Here's Denvis and Sula. They are the actors that have had this." And you see Denvis is kind of half naked because he was the ape at one point, or no, he was the captain, and they whisked everything off him. But they got a kind of puke running down their side, and they're in. You find them backstage being tended by one of their fellows, and they are in obvious pain, their lips caked with dried vomit, and their bodies racked by chills, and there's a cold sweat covers their brows. And they're just like, "Ooh." Can you give me an intelligence check, Jim?
All right, and here is the roll.
You can get-
Five.
No.
Okay. I got no fleeting luck. That's very brutal.
So you come forward, but you're just kind of, I don't know, what do you want to do?
Hmm.
One guy keeps retching in a bucket, and he seems he can't speak, but the bigger one seems he might be able to groan and talk.
Yeah, I get down. I sort of crouch down, and I ask the bigger guy that, do you have any idea who would have done this, or something you might have eaten?
Oh, oh, it was we drank some wine at the intermission. It was a blonde bloke. In his late 30s, he was wearing a olive green cloak, I recall. He kind of burps up.
I pat him on the shoulder. I say, "Drink plenty of water. You've done enough." And I turn to Jallo. Is there anybody in your crew that fits that description?
No, a green cloak, blonde chap in the 30s. I haven't seen anybody around here. He must have snuck in or spin around still, perhaps. And then the guy kind of retches a bit more, and he goes, "Oh, and he had a blonde hair was going gray, and he had a forked beard with two braids." Brack, bark, bark, puke.
I quickly ask Jallo, is there any disguise that looks like that in your closets?
Possible, I suppose. Maybe, but I don't think they were actually back here. Where did you have you? He goes, "Well, we met him. He was actually in the sides by the wing. We met him by the door. Sometimes they bring us gifts there, and he was there with the bottle."
Cruel bastards, they. I give my cloak a
Indeed.
bit of a shake, and stomp out some ash. I say, someone must be smoking back here. And I say to Jallo, I will look for this man. Warn the people not to accept gifts or not to eat or drink anything that they take until the play is over.
Hi. Of course. Do you think he's out there? This
I'm sure of it.
bastard. Find him if you can. Before he does more harm, if he's still here. And he goes, well, the show must go on. He kind of barks out again. And the show is going on as you're doing this. You can hear them going on. You hear your buddies all of a sudden start their lines, and you kind of snicker a minute. But where do you want to go, or what's your move now? I'm going to give you a bit more time with with Creel.
Okay, I'm gonna move down this way, and yeah, shit. I don't want to interrupt the play. I'm gonna go out the wings on the side here, and quickly loop around,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna peek my head in this side and see if I can spot down in the pit around this area any sort of green cloak, blonde figure.
Mm. Okay, so you have to move in further, quite a ways. You have to get to the edges, at least of the, and then you'll be able to, okay, the lighting's a bit off, and you start to look, and
And quickly, I grab a plate of wine from one of the ushers, and I make my way down towards this corner.
Okay, and all right, so give me an intelligence check, because you're like looking, and it's hard to see, but all right, you're starting to see people. And
18.
Okay, that succeeds. It was a 14. It was a pretty tough one. And there he is. And you see he's in the crowd. Like the pit is pretty crowded. Like imagine it's full of people, basically. And you see he's near the front, and he's kind of a calmer chap, but he looked backward, and he seemed, maybe he sensed somebody was looking for him or something, but he looked up and you saw the two braids on his beard, and it was like, and you saw the green cloak. And then he looks back, and then all you can see is the back of the cloak, as he seems to be studying the stage, peering in. This assassin or whatever he is.
Yeah.
Poisoner. And the pit's pretty excited. They're hopping around and cheering and chanting and okay, begin the show. And they start to chant, and the show, and they're laughing. And you can see your two buddies up there. You glance up at the stage, and you see Batsu seems to be in his prime, and he's going. The prince is there and done up like the captain, and everyone's laughing at how they're supposed to look stupid, and he just got raped by an ape and so on. So Jim, what do? You spotted him.
All right, tough one.
And you realize the crowd down there is pretty touchy.
I have an idea. So I make my way back. Of course, if anybody asks, I give them a glass of wine until I have none left. And then I come back, and then my plan, because this the sort of side here is all locked up, I'm just gonna leave this door open a crack, and I'm gonna step inside and try to cast a spell. I'm not gonna try, I'm gonna succeed. I would like to make that painfully clear.
Nice. And we can pan back at any point too, just to go to our scene 2.
No.
Oh.
I don't think there's any coming back from that.
And it's lost as well, unless you have luck to burn.
I'm just checking.
It is Lankhmar. You can even burn your temporary luck. Don't forget. In Lankhmar, it does come back.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna burn 2 luck so that I failed the spell, but it's not lost.
Oh, I see. Okay. And then that's what carousing's for, of course, right?
Oh,
bet.
for sure.
Just remind everybody, let her rip if you have to.
Mhm.
So, bzz, 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 bzz. And we'll go to scene 2. And in this scene, Duke Hogfat stumbles about now, his head stuck inside a conically outsized urn. And the hijinks ensue. Muffled. Oh, whoa! The last dregs of sweet nectar of the wine escaped mine lips, and now I've been stuck blind. Enter the servant. You bellowed, your magnificent rotundness? Fetch me a physician! I cannot see! The physicians shall not come. They claim your coffers have yet to pay them for their ministrations of your gaseous humors. And there's the outstanding laundry bill to clean their robes after your expulsions soiled them. Wretched physicians! Can no one aid this duke? Enter the agent.
My lord, I can aid thee.
Who speaks? Who comes to my rescue?
'Tis I, the agent of Lord Boulder Shoulder. But I am more than mere servant. I have training in the weird arts of far Kiray. For my ministrations, I need the aid of your captain.
A servant loud outside. I cannot see how this could turn ill, he says to the audience. Send for Captain Dimmind at once. Servant goes to exit, only to be interrupted by the immediate arrival of the captain. An impossibly large and unwieldy sword dangles from his baldric.
You summoned me, Dookie? I mean, Lord Duke?
I've been struck blind by the gods. Do not weep, good captain. The agent of Lord Bouldershoulder knows a cure.
My Lord Duke, you've not been struck.
The agent and
Uh,
the servant and the agent shake their heads at the captain, and he trails off.
how can I assist?
Lend me the aid of thy sword, captain, for with it we shall sever the phalangistic strands that afflict the Duke and restore his vision.
The captain draws his sword. It wobbles comically.
At last, an enemy I can vanquish.
And swinging the sword, and it smashes the urn into pieces, revealing a second, smaller urn covering the Duke's head. Somewhat left muscled. Well, what art thou waiting for? The servant, the agent, and the captain all exchange looks of surprise. Even I did not expect that, he says to the audience.
And
Well, slapstick ensues. The crowd, what do you think? There's 2 options here. We can judge this as film critics. I thought that you guys did a great job because this could affect the mechanic of what the crowd is pleased or not. So what I'm gonna do is say that generally they are right off the bat they don't get angry, boo, but there's a roll mechanism here to see. Let me double check it.
I think they did a fantastic job.
Yeah, I thought so too. But if they roll exceptionally high on this one, they could actually have a rapturous welcome and improve things. So on.
I think they're a couple of young Meryl Streeps. This is one of the best plays I've ever seen.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, playing after.
A couple of those parts actually had me cracking up. Pretty funny.
yeah. Yeah, it's good material. The material ran itself.
Okay, acting performance table. Okay, so you make a personality. Now this is a DC, and it's
Oh,
got a
no.
scale here, and I'm going to give you a bonus because I think you did well. And you can also burn luck on this roll, and it's a D20 with any personality modifier, and to see how well you acted. And I forgot I was supposed to get you guys to roll a will save when you first went out on stage, see if you got stage fright.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah,
I read it again. And, oh shit! I forgot to roll that, and
That's
so you
kinda
might have
waiting
froze
for
up
that.
right off the bat. Anyway, I forgot. So roll.
well, I'm going to
Or what I'll
spend my.
do, I'll let you each roll, and I'll keep the best result. That,
Oh, okay. I'll
so
spend 2 fleeting luck. And
All right.
so I'm rolling a d20.
Yep. And then go ahead, Batsu, roll, and then
Oh no!
did you roll?
But
Oh shit! Now you want to burn
Frank's-
any more luck, Frank? You might be able to save this. You
That
said
was
you
all
burned-
that was all my fleeting luck. I
Mm,
only had
I'm
You
gonna-
wanna
I'm
burn
gonna
any
spend
other
my
luck?
fleeting
Now
luck.
remember, you can carouse in between adventures to gain back luck. It's in
All
Lankhmar,
right,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
burn-
like that. I'll say
Yeah,
that
I'll-
you'll need to burn. That was a crappy roll. So off of 5, you need to get an enthusiastic applause. You need a 15. To get a tepid applause, you need a 10 or higher. So 10 to 14 is tepid applause.
Yeah.
PCs
So I
hold
could
their
burn
own.
3 luck with my other 2 luck gets me a 10, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that would be a
Um,
tepid applause. The PCs hold their own amongst the experienced players, and the show concludes without incident.
I'm good with
But
that.
the crowd did generally like it, and they're still happy on that scale. They're still happy. I'm impressed you guys have hit it every time. You guys have kept that mechanic.
That
Going.
means we can slack in the second half, right?
Well, perhaps, and that was so. Scene 3, you guys come off stage and people are clapping and hitting you on the back, and Jalo was like, you see, that was perfect." And somebody brings you a bouquet of flowers to the prince or something, and get this urn off my head. He's got this prop on your head,
You were too kind. Not my greatest performance.
and there's an intermission until the 4th act. And you guys get back out of your garb and stuff, and he goes, "Oh, thank you so much. You saved the show, Jalu, and you have the gratitude of all the players." And everyone is happy, and your reputation. If this all goes well, by the way, it looks like you guys will have. There's a benison that you get.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Known in
By the way,
quarters, I think it's called.
Gratu's Gratu pissed his pants when he went up there. That's his one. But luckily, Graiku stole the show a little bit. And,
Yeah, I thought Batsu, you would have
took the eyes off of him.
That's too bad you got that, because I thought, there's a chance for Batsu to become an actor.
Yeah, because you did actually. Your reading was just fabulous.
But you did do well, and you did get Frank's role. So well done. Now,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
want, what I'll allow, guys, you could add luck onto that roll too.
Yeah, that's I was wanting to use one of my fleeting lucks.
You can do something
As
like that in
well.
Lankhmar as well with fleeting luck. Might be just a thief though, but you are a thief, right?
I am a thief.
So I think you can give luck to other people.
Yeah.
then, yeah. And
I know.
and then you get die 4 per luck too.
Yeah. I don't. If I give it to someone else, do they get to roll the die 4?
I'm not sure. I don't know. That's a good call. How did I play that before? Ooh, that's a good question. I have to look up thieves in the DCC book.
I can take a quick look.
Well, yeah, that's a good call. How did we play that before?
I'm pretty sure I know hobbits can give
Straight
luck.
up with the die though, like, because each time they get the die roll for each luck point spent.
With hobbits it is that way. I don't know if it's the
Okay.
same for thieves.
And fleeting luck too might be a little different. Sorry guys, again, a bit logistics here. But for the moment, let's make a rolling. If you want to add, I'll give you your full on as a thief, you get that perk.
Then so what are we at now? What are we sitting at now? A 10?
10.
Yeah, I wanna burn some more. I want that to be a good performance.
If you go to 20, that's thunderous applause.
Maybe I just soiled my pantaloons a little bit. I didn't leak out to the costume. Yeah, I'm gonna turn 4. Let's turn 4. I'm gonna burn 1 fleeting luck and then 3 actual luck.
Wow, and then that'll knock you up.
Let's see, 4d4.
Yeah.
14.
Ooh,
Oh wow.
wow, good rolls.
Amazing.
So that did it. That the crowd, yeah, they went nuts. There was panties thrown on stage, and there's the PCs blow their fellows actors off the stage, earning the largest laughs and loudest cheers, thunderous applause. Their tempers mollified by the stellar performances, the audience's mood improves by 1 step, and each actor receives 2 points of fleeting luck.
What? Nice. Good job, man.
And now
Yeah.
the
Team effort.
mechanics has gone to the maximum perk, which means the crowd is now just, they're loving this show. They recognize some cameos came in. The regular actors were gone for the moment, so the crowd has moved to ecstatic. And it can't go
Wow.
higher than that. It's locked in there, and it can only go one way. But for the moment, you guys have kind of stolen the show. And Batsu, you're like, they really love me. They really love me. and, who would have thunk it? And so you guys will get, okay, we'll leave it for now. But the benison of this, knowing certain quarters, to all the actors throughout Lankhmar, you'll be known in this benison. Your word will get out, and your general reputation will go up as well. Well played. All right. So you guys could go back to your normal positions, or do you want to change anything? Like it's Act 4 is about to start. Well played.
I come up into the wings and I catch those guys as they're coming off stage, and I try to bring them back to earth for a second. Batsu's still gazing out towards the crowd. I say, I found him. He's
Now,
right.
hold on,
he's
Jim.
right.
We have to go back in time. You have to play your part.
Okay.
Because the
Oh,
show
finish
is
that
still
off,
on.
yeah,
You
yeah.
see him still acting and stuff. I forgot that I totally forgot. I was so pumped about your acting. No,
So
sorry,
I
Jim.
was-
You're on your own briefly. You see, they're still on stage.
I had actually, when I was trying to cast a spell originally, I'm down in this sort of side alley thing.
Okay.
And so my
which-
plan,
Oh yeah, your spell sputtered. Okay, go ahead, Jim. Sorry.
yeah. So my plan was to come up here, and I see that the stage that they're still on stage acting, and I think, and I saw that the guy was pretty well front row, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna be neat. I climb up the ladder, and I'm in the catwalk,
Oh.
and I quickly shuffle around to where I'm about here, and I'm looking down, and I can see like the front row of the audience and everything.
Yeah. You just catch front.
Hmm. And I go to cast a spell.
Ooh.
Ooh, indeed. All right. And I call upon Shielba. I throw my cloak over my eyes, and I mutter the incantation, Blindus Bulbus Aphrodisiacus, and we'll see how that goes.
Whoa. Where's this going?
Oh, I rolled a 10. Is that bad?
You rolled a D10. Oh, for your thing. Yeah.
For calling upon Shielba.
Well, all that means is you get only a +1 on your spell check.
Well,
And now there's
Okay.
also another mechanic about every time you do get on a patron. We'll discuss it afterward. For now, though, just there are a limited amount of times you can do it as well.
oh yeah, it's twice in a day. That's
Okay, yeah, that was one part of it. There was something else that's ringing a bell. But anyway, I'll dig it up later.
so here it goes. So that'll be a total of. Let's hope this works. Oh yeah. Could give me
22.
a sec.
Oh,
Yeah.
sleep.
Mhm.
Oh, range 60. I was looking at it. I was like, oh, Jim, what's your range? 60. That's pretty good.
Awesome.
So he has to make a will save versus 22.
Yeah, he's got to beat a 22. And I'm
Mhm.
actually, this is amazing because I can choose 4 targets or a single target to put into supernatural sleep.
Oh, that's actually, I think, quoted here as one of the methods to take him out without pissing the crowd off.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh. And
All right.
so what's the manifestation and such? Or the what do they call it in that Lankhmar again? The
Oh yeah,
stipulations or something like that.
Okay, what is my sleep one?
And ashes
Ooh,
kind of around you. Oh,
Mhm.
another thing, Jim, while you were backstage, give me an intelligence check, and just while I remember this,
Mhm.
And this is a DC. Oh, well, I know the number, but see if you notice something. You did
13.
notice what's his name eyeballing you quite intently. He was looking at your footsteps in the ash, and it was what's his name, the black there, Cosmo.
Hmm. Not
But
sure
he-
I'm familiar.
He was the magician of the show.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Sleight of hand and
Mm.
cutting people in half. But he's just like, ooh, and it seems, benign.
Oh, for sure. Just a fellow magician.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm up top, and what happens is I managed to catch some of the cinders as I'm sort of wobbling around casting the spell, and the stipulation is that he will not wake until the sun rises, or they cast dispel magic on him.
Wow.
And yeah, the
He's
other
out. Not
Mhm.
gonna wake up. Nobody can wake him up. Yeah.
Mhm.
Very effective. I'll give you a fleeting luck for pulling that one.
Thank you.
And yeah, you see him just kind of he slowly slumps down and kind of sort of disappears from sight as he fobbles down in front of the stage. There's
For
probably oh wow.
I guess sorry, supernatural sleep for 1d4 hours.
So at least 1 hour, then he can't wake
At
him
least
up.
exactly.
And he'll be stripped naked, of course, in seconds. In that crowd, if he survives an hour. Okay, so that concludes Act 3. Now you guys finish and the crowd goes nuts, roar, and stomp around, and you guys go backstage, and that's when you're like, yay, and the show must go on. Jallo's so excited now, and everyone's happy, and then, oh, 2 more acts, everybody, 2 more, just 2 more. And he goes, now, be on your guard, though. I do not think the Duke will let this pass. He has vowed to kill us all. But then he whispers that to you, of course, then goes back, all right, everybody, chop, chop, back to order.
That doesn't sound good.
Okay,
I've
is
heard worse
everybody
threats
good?
from better men.
Indeed. Is everybody good to go for a while yet?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can play for a while.
Oh, excellent. All right, because it's possible we could conclude this. We'll move it along. Any questions or change of pace? Are you guys going to disperse, or I'll let you guys go with it?
So the guys, you notice a bit of ash trailing down from above the wings as I scamper down the ladder. Clasp you both on the shoulder and say, "Magnificent job, men. I believe I've taken care of the poisoner. I will assume my position at the front of the building."
Excellent
Very well.
job, Creel.
Yes. Good
Uh,
job.
Well, thank you. And I turn away.
Who
in
can
a
really say
flurry of-
who did the better job?
Yeah. I turn in a flurry of ash and cinder, and I storm out.
Betsy
Of-
starts
of-
coughing.
As soon as I lock the door, of course, behind me, and I take up position here.
Bats is going up to the loft again.
Got it.
Yeah, and
Okay,
I'll be in the back again.
Got it. All right, so stuff is going on. You see the act starts again, and then there, lo and behold, they got some replacement actors and such, and so things are under control now. And Humphrey continues on as so forth. And Batsu, you're enjoying the show again, and things are progressing. About 5 minutes I've gone by or so. You notice that the vendors now are when you poke out for a second, Creel, kind of check out the Mummer's Court. They're like, hey, they seem pretty pleased. They've recovered.
Oh, I'll tip my hat.
Okay, now things are going well. And Batsu, could you give me an intelligence roll, please?
Yes, sir.
As you're doing your lookout up there, and
Yeah, keeping an eye on these guys too. Just a note.
what guy's that? Oh, the guy with you?
Yeah, the other guys up here. I just want to, keep keep my second eye on him. I'm gonna burn one fleeting luck. No, I'll burn them both. I'll burn them both. For 2d4. That is a total of 15.
Oh, okay. Okay, oh, okay, you just, now this rope is coming around your neck. A garrote. But you sense it.
Oh
it's
yeah.
And
I want
you
to flip him over
see,
me.
Samuel, his legs are jerking and twitching. And there's somebody who's garroting him.
Oh shit.
Adrian happens to be down, like he's down one of the pulleys at the moment. These assassins have picked their moment. Careful. Tommy as well is distracted at the moment in the corner, and it's quiet. So you're not surprised, Bob.
Okay, excellent.
So
It's
we're
good.
rolling initiative, but he's behind you, and there's a garrote coming around your chin.
Okay. Trying to assassinate the roll
Ooh.
my dish. Ah, that is not great. I do not like that.
Okay, so he wins, and there's been no noise yet. So Tommy's in the corner, he's rolling up a rope, and he's just, and it's pretty noisy from the stage and stuff too. So the way this works is sort of a grapple move. He's going to try to garrote you,
Okay.
and you're going to try to get
Yeah,
your
not.
finger or stop him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be his attack versus your agility.
Okay. Hey, that's fine.
Now he's plus. Let me have. Okay, 4. All right, so he fudges it unless you don't get above I think a 7.
I got a 16.
So you managed to. Nope. Last second you block it off, and he's like, "You lucky sucker!" And you hear somebody hiss in your ear, and you kind of spin around, and there's this dark figure, and with the old. Now, if you look at the cover of the module,
Sure.
this, I think. Oh wait, I'll have to show you. Let me reveal it.
Oh no, these guys. Okay.
Right.
That's an awesome
So,
picture.
and these guys look hardcore. These are assassins. Or wait, they have silver daggers.
That's a bad sign. I do not like that.
And yeah, they look pretty competent. Fairly.
On guard.
So you he missed. He didn't garrote you. It's your move.
Okay. Well. Bollocks to that guy. Quickly, I'm gonna shout out to what did you say his name was? Tommy.
Yes.
You know, Tommy, go get Gryko downstairs. And as I'm doing that, I'm rushing over to Sam.
Okay, make a luck check to see if the crowd hears you.
Okay.
Now this is a luck
Luck is
save, so
not
roll your
bad.
luck or less, right? It's that luck.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, you've been burning luck.
Yeah, I have. And that's failure. Damn.
Now you've interrupted the play.
Oh,
And
no.
at a bad moment, it was like it's like boo, here's some booze. And so the crowd is not ecstatic anymore. They're still happy though, but and you still though the play is still, they cover it up quickly. It's like, oh, and there's a laughter again, but the crowd is a little bit, hey, shut up. You hear somebody, and
Hi.
but
Well, I'm gonna.
Tommy spins around though, and his eyes bug open. He's a bit stunned for a second. And it's still your turn.
Yeah, I wanna rush over to Samson. He's being strangled, right?
He is.
And well, I'll have to pull my sword, so I'll have a penalty to my attack, but I want to attack his attacker.
This guy trying to garrote you, he tries to push you off the edge. as
Okay.
you're going by. What's your AC?
12.
Okay. Now he doesn't get. Let me double check. Okay, he wasn't using melee. He was trying to shove you. So basically, you have to beat a 11 to avoid getting
Nice.
bumped.
An agility.
Strength.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. That's good. And I will burn a luck.
Okay. Roll your die.
Okay.
Luck die.
D4.
Oh wow.
Hey.
So you run by him and he hits you, but you're like, oof, he tried to knock you down 35 feet. So you take 3d6 damage at least.
That'd have been bad.
Indeed. So you do get by him, and Sam, you only see the other guy, and he's just, well, no, Samuel is purple, and there's blood streaming down his neck, and he appears quite dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Sammy boy.
Actually, no, you know what? I'll give you, because he was gratting him, and, oh wait, no, because this round he would have finished him. Yeah, unfortunately, Samuel is dead.
Damn. That's a shame. Okay, well, I am going to attack his killer then.
All right. So it is the guy with the garrots move first, and then your turn, and then his turn. Right.
Oh, I haven't had my first turn yet. I haven't finished it.
Oh,
Or
okay.
unless I'm, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, you're right. You haven't acted yet. You moved
right.
by. Okay. You know what? Then you can potentially prevent Samuel's death
Okay.
because he's gonna kill him this round, and you were first.
Does he see me?
He wasn't really paying attention to you, but he give me a luck luck check here, actually, because they were both acting. They both came in each window. You know those windows. You were right below one, and Samuel was right below the other one. If you notice, so they kind of just snuck in the window. And you'd said you never had said you'd really paid particular attention to the windows.
Right. All right. So he probably has noticed me, I guess.
He does notice you, but he does see you coming, and his eyes kind of go wide, and he sees you, and he now. Well, what are you gonna do? It's your action here.
I'm gonna bludgeon his head in.
All right, then you got your
with
bludgeon.
with Dog's Bane. Yeah.
Okay, if you miss him, by the way, you may hit Samuel because he's kind of.
That is a sacrifice that I'm gonna have to be willing to make.
Samuel's willing to take.
I'm trying to save your life, man. Pardon me.
You may.
Is it what is it for taking my weapon out? Because I took my weapon out, I had to take it out.
You can do that as you move in this game.
Oh, okay, sweet.
That is an action, though. No, you didn't have your weapon out. That is an action.
Well, isn't there some kind of mechanic, because we've done it before where I've taken out my weapon and attacked on the same round?
Yeah, technically you're not allowed to.
Oh, that's not a thing. Okay.
No, because it's right in the chart. That's to draw or sheath a weapon is one action.
Okay, well, I'm going to I guess I won't use Dog's Bane. Instead, can I try to I don't know, pull him off.
You can grapple him.
Yeah, grapple.
And then
yeah.
you'll have a roll off with him.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I'm willing to.
So you use strength, any strength modifier, roll d20, and you basically roll against his. He has no modifier on him.
Okay. 19. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want. And he got you grab him, and you wrench, and he realizes he has to let go. He can't finish Samuel because you're grabbing him, and you wrench him off. And Samuel is all blue, and there is blood and stuff, but you hope he's still alive. And he falls, kind of, and almost falls off the stage or falls down below, but he's conscious.
Get off of him, you bloody prick.
He's kind of crawling along, retching. But the other guy is quick though. He's like, oh, and he's, well, we'll see. It's
And
goes-
I'm still technically grappling him, right? At this point.
oh boy. Now he went to, wow. Okay, you're gonna have to beat a 20.
What is he trying to do?
He's trying to throw you off the catwalk.
The guy that I'm grappling?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just rolled a
Um,
nat 20.
Okay. I'm willing to burn a few luck. Hopefully,
Oh boy.
hopefully that's in the cards. Alright, so strength 14. I'm spending some luck.
Can I toss some fleeting luck his way just through the
God.
ethereal? Yeah.
Normally I would say no. He has luck too, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn. Damn.
You know, Jim, I'm pretty sure you have to be a kind of your character.
I figured. I just figured
I-
Hail Mary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn 3 luck.
Okay.
I do not want to fall down there because I will die. And ruin the show. Let's see. Come on, baby. That
Ooh. Yeah, you're hitting the rolls there.
23.
Yeah, definitely. He does not throw you off, and you both kind of separate. And he's like, "Ugh."
Not today, my
he's-
friend.
Yeah, he was a slippery devil. He almost pulled one on you. But you did save Samuel. I'm going to give you a fleeting luck point.
Nice.
And everybody will quickly move, rotate forward. Now we'll roll new initiative, okay? Because there's 3 of us, and you realize you're in trouble. There's these 2 guys, but well, you're tough. So I'll roll twice here, real quick. An 8 and a 16. So
Let's see what I get. Hell yeah. You know
so
it.
you're first, and then the guy fighting you is last, and the other guy, you see that he's not attacking you. The other guy. Well, actually, it's your turn first. You're still fighting the guy that was garroting Samuel.
Right. I'm gonna take out my weapon.
Okay, that's your action.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I want to stand between him and Samuel.
Good. Oh, nice. Oh, yep. Yeah. You shall not pass. That's been used. You can only use that once. Session. All right. So you are
Done.
What we do? Oh yeah, she's weapon. Oh yeah, of course.
Mhm.
So the other guy is gone. He's climbing down.
Climbing
Or
down
out
where?
the window.
Oh, out the
He's-
window. Okay.
You're not sure where he went. He's
Oh,
not
okay.
attacking you, and you're busy fighting this guy, but
Right,
you're not
I
sure where he
am
went. And this guy, he goes to. He's trying to throw you off.
Again? Fuck
Yeah.
off, dude.
13. You have to make a beat. A 13.
Come on, please. I do not have I can't. That's it. That's it. I'm dead. That's it.
All right.
You have 1 fleeting luck. Do you not have any other luck?
Oh, I have a total of 3 luck. I could do it. I'm gonna burn all my luck.
Okay. Well, you might have to. Well, you have to do what you have to do.
Yeah, I have to do what I gotta do.
This guy, he's ruthless. He's like, he's big and yeah. So go
Okay.
ahead, do your. You got 4, and
Let's see. Wish me luck. 3d4. Please.
Oh yeah!
just nice. Well, that ties it. That's
I'm
enough.
I'm not ruining the show. I tell him.
And you break apart again. He's like, he's been trying to push you off, and nope. And so the other guy's gone. Tommy is just kind of like, he's kind of moved forward a bit, but he's like, oh, and he races down one of the lines. I'm getting help or running away. Not sure. Samuel's just kind of, ooh, he's kind of crawled away. And it's just you and this guy. So you want initiative. Your weapon's out now. It's your turn.
I want to bludgeon him in the head. Get some
Amen.
revenge, finally. Hopefully.
Indeed.
Aye, attacking my ass.
All right, I'll just get rid of the fleeting luck I had.
Oh man. I'm trying here. Your weapon is damaged.
No, Dog's Bane. What happens to it?
Its damage is useless.
It's useless.
It
My
splinters like in
ass.
like a baseball bat sort of thing.
Yeah.
This guy
Damn
does this kung fu block or something. Oh.
I could really use your help here.
Okay, he goes to what's your AC? He goes to punch you.
That'll hit me.
Two points damage.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
I noticing that he, after he does this kung fu block and then kung fu punches me, I crack my knuckles and I say, this is how we're gonna do it then. And I'm gonna punch him back.
It's like the old fisticuffs up in the rafters.
Yeah. Classic.
I'll be right
see-
back, guys.
Yeah, and we're doing separate stuff, and everyone's been super patient. Thanks, everyone. Batsu, of course, go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out what to roll here. Let's see.
Could just do. Oh yeah, do you have your second level thief? So you have actually plus
Yeah.
1 to your attack, right? Second level thieves, they get +1.
Something like that. I'll just I'll roll a
D20.
D20 and then yeah.
And
Oh.
your strength modifier. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
that's what I rolled pretty much. 7. Pretty sure that's a miss.
And he goes with this kind of whoa, kind of kung fu kick. And
That's another hit.
One moment, I got a phone call.
So I've just been battling a sneezing fit, which I thought for sure was coming on just as scene 2 was coming on. So, oh man, because I don't tend to sneeze just once. It's usually a long series. I can only imagine my big scene, and then
That would have been funny.
yeah.
I just took another 3 damage, I guess. It's looking bad for all Batsu.
Yeah. Yes, I'm sorry to see that.
Hopefully that kid hurries up
Yeah.
here.
Okay,
Yeah,
Jim, we got to use the
exactly.
leaf blower soon. Dad wants it back. Where's my leaf blower? Like, oh, fuck. Right. Or I have to bring it back. Can you? We'll talk later. Where were we? Oh yeah, you're fighting this bastard. He did 3 points damage.
Yeah, that hurt.
Ooh.
Okay. I guess I'll punch him back.
Yeah, I guess you don't want to throw him down on stage. I could.
Hey, 17.
Oh, yeah. So that's D3 for
Okay.
a strike.
Yep.
So I've been rolling for him. That's generally
3. Nice.
Oh,
I needed that.
crack! His teeth go flying out. You gave him a good roundhouse. Ooh, he kind of staggers him, but he still is like, ooh, his feet wobble, and he has to make a reflex save here, or possibly fall. He has to beat a 7. Okay, well, he does that. He doesn't fall off. And he takes another cut at you. Stand still. And it almost was a 20. But he misses. Oh, you staggered him with that blow. He's bleeding out of his mouth and nose. And he's like, and his mask's kind of come off a bit. And you can see this swarthy, ugly rat faced dude. And it's your turn.
Okay. Have another one. Oh, my ass.
Oh, my.
Cannot
Okay,
catch a
so
break. Okay,
roll
D4,
fumble.
3.
Okay, so you're in luck because your weapon, you don't have a weapon right now. Well, no effect really.
Nice. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
okay
you
with that.
you
It's a
didn't have
miss.
Yeah.
Terrible miss.
Okay. This has been a bit of a long battle. Oh, shoot, man, he's been hitting you, man.
Yeah, he has.
Didn't the one guy go for help?
Yeah.
No.
And
I
meanwhile, ooh, are you still with us?
yeah, I am. Yep.
3 hit points damage.
Yep.
I've been rolling like yeesh,
Yeah, you've
nasty
been rolling really
rolls, guys.
good.
It's your move, and you're feeling he's hitting you, and he's grinning, coming in, but he's bloody. Both you bloodied up, and
Yeah.
he says, to you, back off. I'm getting out of here. Or unless you want to finish this. It seems he wants to leave.
Yeah, sure. I'll you know what? My day is done, but I'll get you again. One of these days I'll find you, and I'll tip my hat to him. He's put up a good fight.
He pulls out a silver dagger and he puts it on the floor. I suggest you leave Lankhmar real soon. And he slips out the window quietly. Unless you act or anything, and there's a silver dagger.
Yeah, I want to stab him in the back. I want to run. I want to pick
Well,
up
he's
the
being
dagger.
cautious. He's not gonna.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to pick
right.
up the dagger anyways and throw it at him. Well, once he gets a little far back, like put some distance between us, then I want to throw him. I want to throw a dagger at him.
Well, he's not stupid.
Okay.
He would have probably thrown it and stuck it into the wall a ways away and then gone out.
Well, but he set it down, right?
Yeah, but he's not. Okay. Okay, I suppose.
No takey backs. No take backs.
Oh, hey, there's no honor amongst thieves. And so, and he's, oh, you bastard. So go ahead, throw the dagger at him.
Okay, so I had to get that in. This is with a +1, so that's 12. Does that hit him?
That might hit him. Oh, it doesn't hit him. 13 AC.
Evil fucker. Ah, oh, come on.
And he charges you and goes to swing and hit you. You bastard.
Okay. I tried, guys.
Oh, and he rolled a 1.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay, oh, brilliant. Oh, no way. It's +1. You trip and fall. He falls off and hits the stage.
Oh, uh-oh.
No, we don't want that though, but
not particularly because this body comes flying down, hits the stage
yeah,
in the middle of scene 4, act 4.
But can't Batsu prevent him from falling off, from hitting the stage?
No, he slipped and fell off the catwalk.
I mean, can I grab his hand? Can I try to save him?
Oh, I see. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, he was charging you.
Perhaps a beautiful friendship is formed.
Yeah.
This would be a very difficult maneuver. Very difficult.
Okay.
I would say at least a 15 to grab him.
Okay. And agility? Can I do?
Yeah, just agility modifier, D20.
17? Hell yes! Come on!
And you, no, you grab
I'm not done with you yet.
No, he's hanging there. That's your action. You did grab him,
Okay.
and
Yeah, I did grab him.
yards, and you're holding. You kind of have to grab a rope there or something, right? And you're holding him,
Yeah.
and so he's tangling there.
Yeah. I give him an offer. Either you die here or you surrender. It's your choice.
Hmm. Okay, make a. I got a number. You have to beat his resistance. So, give me a personality with your personality
Okay.
modifier roll, and then I'll use his.
18, baby. Come on.
Oh,
Hello.
you're making those. Uh, he rolls a 1. So he looks at you. You have my life. I vow this. The guild code, section 243.
Okay. I'll lift him up then.
He goes and retrieves the dagger, sheaths it. I will say nothing. We'll consider this even. Will you stab me in the back now? And I will say this, because I don't like the bastard. My companion is down below now, stealing your safe box.
I'll tip my hat. Do I get the
You get a fleeting luck.
oh, thank you. Hi. Does he seem to like recognize me in any way?
Now, Samuel's been witnessing all this, right? He's over in the side, kind of coughing and looking, and he just kind of staring back at this whole action scene that happened. He's just like, can't believe it. And then he kind of stumbles to some pulleys, and of course the show demanded something, so he kind of kicks in automatically. And this guy turns to him and he goes, "My name is Noom.
Noom. I'm sure we'll meet again.
You are marked, though. Be warned.
Mm,
You may have to leave, Lankhmar. I was not lying. Consider our debt paid." And this time he'll slip out the window without giving you a weapon
Okay, fair enough.
and watching you cautiously. "Next time we may not be friends when we meet." Into the darkness he goes.
Maybe we shall.
And you spin around and meet down below Gryko. You see Tommy skid us up to you real quick. There's assassins up in the loft.
Okay. And yeah, so I hop to it. Yeah, I'll quick run over to the stairs going up. Oh, I think I'm closest to that one on the north side.
Right. And I have to take care of a couple things here soon, so I will have to kind of stop the session in a bit here, by the way, everybody. A couple things have come up. I haven't anyway, yeah. Actually, it might be a pretty good spot to actually end the session at this point. It is going to take a little bit longer. There's one more act, because that's Act 4 kind of concludes. No, it doesn't yet. Gryko. Yeah, there's a couple other things happening. Okay, so anyway, we'll probably stop the session here, and I'll get organized. It'll probably take an hour and a half or so to finish this module. I'm predicting. It
That
took
was
a
a
little
very fun
longer.
session.
It was a lot of fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I kind of let it play out a bit because it was fun. And the combat, normally Lankhmar combat's quick. That was the combat up in the loft. I was like, boy, you two have an epic
It's
battle scrapping up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
well,
Yeah,
it's
that was.
it's never when it's an epic geriatric battle. That's what takes forever. It's all the misses and stuff.
Well,
So
there was a lot of stuff going on, so that was
it's
still.
an uncertain environment. It's very dark up there, I'm sure. And
Yeah.
sure, I hear you.
No, I mean, he didn't get a lot of misses. I got a lot of misses.